أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Surah Al-Baqarah from verse 61, ayah 61. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Wa is kultum, and remember when you said, Ya Musa, O Musa, lan nasbira ala ta'amin wahidin. We cannot endure one kind of food. Fad ulana or rabbaka. Call on your Rabb. Mimma tumbitul ardu, to give us a variety of food which the earth produces. Mim baqliha, such as green herbs, baqithaiha, and cucumbers, wa fumiha, garlic, wa adasiha, lentils, wa basaliha, and onions. They asked Musa alayhi salam that, "O Musa, we can't eat one type of food for long time. As I have told you, they were in large number and they came to Sina, which was a desert from Egypt. And in Egypt, they have different types of food, obviously. But in a desert, how could they survive? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala arranged a facility for them, which is called Manosalva. According to the ahadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that man was a type of mushrooms which were grown overnight in a large number. They cut it and cooked it and eat it. And salva was a type of bird, some type of quail. In the morning, they came in thousands and sat around them. They captured them easily and slaughtered them and cooked them and ate them. This was a great blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But after some time, they complained to Musa alayhi salam that, Musa, we can't live by eating the same food on the daily basis. In routine, we need different foods. Obviously, no one would like to eat same food daily, but it was not a normal life. It was an emergency situation. They were living in a desert, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was not providing them food for picnic. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was providing a food for survival, and survival has no menu. Survival is the name of necessity. So they were surviving in a desert, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was giving them training so they can lead the world. But their attention, their focus was only worldly things. So they insisted Musa alayhi salam that, "Oh Musa, pray from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grow different crops in the desert for us." They didn't say that we will try or we will try to grow something. They said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grow these crops for us. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending us Mano Salva out of nowhere as a mojiza. In the same way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided us these foods from the heavens. Musa alayhi salam did not make a prayer. He scolded them. As you will read now. Qala, he said, Musa said, Atastabdiluna allazi huwa adna billazi huwa khair? Would you exchange the better for the worse? What is better? What is worse? Normally people thought that Musa alayhi salam was discussing quality of food, that you are leaving meat and mushrooms with onion and garlic. No, it doesn't mean that. Musa alayhi salam simply ask them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept you over here to give you training for the leadership, for the Khilafat-e-Arz. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to make you his representative on the face of the earth. And you are asking for these foods, and you are not deprived of these foods forever and ever, not for the day of your death. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala restricted you for a specific time. After completing your training, you people will go to the civilized world, and then you will have everything to eat. Then why can't you have some patience? You must prove yourself capable of representation of Allah, capable of Khilafat-e-Arzi. You must show your capability of leadership. And what is the most important quality of a leader? That he has the patience to face the hardships. So obviously, it's a difficult thing to eat same food daily. But the first thing which you must remember, my dear, that is they were living in a desert. They don't have any food to eat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided them food, but they did not thank to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They made complaints. We can't eat same food daily. On the other hand, they were under trial. And when a person is taking a training of something, he has to compromise. For example, if someone wants to lose some weight and he joins some gym, his trainer will give him a plan, a diet plan, and he will have to follow that plan. Whether the food is not tasty, the same food for 1 week or 10 days or maybe for a month, he has to take it because he wants the results. Similarly, a cadet joined the army, the armed forces, and he is under training. When he was taking his course, his training, his trainer took him to the desert. His trainer takes him to some mountain or some forest, and he will not give him any food and ask him go and survive for 24 hours or survive for 2 days or 1 week. He has no right to say, how can I survive without food? And many times they set some trials for cadets and give them some roasted food and a small quantity of water and ask them go and survive for 2 days. They have no right to say, how could we survive with this tasteless food, with such a small quantity of water? They have to do. Why? Because this is part of their training. Patience, self-control, manage the hunger. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was preparing this nation for the leadership. They were under training. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was giving them the training of patience, training of self-control, training to overcome their desires, but they were not ready. So Musa alayhi salam asked them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen you as the leader of the world, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving you the training, and you are asking for these worldly things which are not prohibited to you people forever, only for the time being, for the time period of training. You are away from these things. When you will complete your training, you will go back to the civilized world, you will get all these things. But you want to leave the Khilafatullah and you want to get these tasty foods? If yes, ihbitu Misran. If that's what you want, go back to some city. Misr means city. Go back to some city. Fa'inna lakum ma sa'altum. There you will find what you have asked for. Musa alayhi salam answered them in a simple way that why should I pray from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, oh Allah, send down cucumbers and send down garlic and onion for my nation? Why? You want these tasty foods? You want the taste of tongue? Then go to any city. Leave me. Leave the nation. Go or and buy and eat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not stop you. But if you will leave, you will have no part in Khilafatullah. Go and enjoy your life, but only on the face of the earth. In word after that, you have no part. Why? Because you are leaving it by your own will. This is your free will. You are choosing what you want to choose. So Musa alayhi salam did not make a prayer. And it's a very logical answer. That if you want some tasty foods, you want some dishes, then go to the towns, any town of the world, live over there, do some business, earn money, buy foods, eat, and get satisfaction. But if you want the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's khilafat, you want to be the representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the earth, you want to be the leaders of the world, then you will have to stay here, you will have to complete the training, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you with khilafat. وَضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الذِّلَّةُ. Gradually, they become so degraded that shame, while maskanatu and misery were brought upon them. وَبَاءُوا بِغَضَبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ. And they drew upon themselves the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Jews claimed that when we asked for some food, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala got angry on us, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punished us. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the true incident. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that they asked Musa alayhi salam, and Musa alayhi salam gave them a clear and logical answer. He did not make any prayer. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never punished them or any nation for asking food. No, never. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is now telling us that yes, I sent down shame and misery on these people, and they caused my anger, my wrath on them because of their acts. What was the reason? This was because the shame, the misery, and the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came upon them because they went on rejecting the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first thing, because they went on rejecting the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They were denying to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They were not ready to accept the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his messenger Musa alayhi salam. And they killed his messengers unjustly. After Musa alayhi salam, as I have told you before, from Musa alayhi salam to Isa alayhi salam, there were lots of messengers came among them. It was a time period of almost 1800 years, because they have complete time 3,000 years from Ibrahim alayhi salam to Isa alayhi salam, and a long period between Musa to Isa alayhi salam. They claim that 3,000 messengers Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had sent among them. Quite possible. Many messengers of Allah had been killed by them because they were asking them to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, yes, yes, I got angry on them. I made their life miserable. I punished them, but not because of asking food, but the reason was that they were consistent, they were consistently rejecting my orders. They were continuously disobeying me, and they killed many of my messengers without any reason. Without any reason. وَيَقْتُلُونَ نَبِيِّينَ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ. They killed many messengers without any reason. ذَلِكَ بِمَا أَسَوْا. And they have got the punishment because it was the consequence of their disobedience. The punishment was a result of their disobedience. وَكَانُوا يَعْتَدُونَ. And because they were transgressors. They were punished by me because they were disobedient and transgressors. Their disobedience and transgression was the reason, not the food. I punished them because they were transgressors. They were disobedient people. They consistently disobey my prophet. And you have already read about the conquer of Shatim. It was the last part of Musa alayhi salam's life. So Musa alayhi salam, after their training, Musa alayhi salam took them and he attacked on Palestine, and they had conquered some cities of Palestine. But as soon as they had some conquers, some success, they forgot all Allah's commands, and they have done all type of bad things in those cities. So their consist behavior was disobedience. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, yes, I punished them. Yes, I am angry with these people, but not because of their demands of food and all other things. I got angry on them because they were disobedient and they were transgressors. They have killed my messengers and they disobeyed me again and again and again. This was the reason of punishment. So nowadays we are also facing different type of punishments. Why? Because we are disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are disobeying our messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We are disobedient and transgressors. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala leaving us as we are. So my dear, if we want the mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have to be an obedient person. In personal matters and in collective matters, we have to be an obedient nation. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless us. He will send his mercies on us because he is the merciful. But obedience and disobedience is the main difference. Otherwise, all people are human beings. So if we claim that we are the believers, we are Muslims, then we should be obedient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with obedience and iman. Ameen summa ameen. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.